Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. So today we will play some Wonderverse missions. I toyed with the idea of playing. At first, I thought we could maybe try the Throne of the Dead, but maybe next week we'll have to give it some thoughts. The reason why I didn't want to try Throne of the Dead is quite simple. Basically, although we do have three tanks, maybe we should give it a try. Basically, you need three tanks to be able to do it properly. You need one tank to take care of the essence. You need at least one tank to take care of the ads, and the tank can only take care of the ads so much, up to 16 ads. So you pretty much need two tanks in order to be able to do it properly. Hello, Cars Thomas. Hello, Gold Rarity. Just guys, give me a second. Not quite done setting things up on this end.
I like the new boots.
Ah, thank you. It's the monitor boots.
Oh yeah? Hmm.
I'm not sure why. I guess we should be okay. So, how was your week, good sir?
Oh, it was okay. You?
It was alright. Thank you, Chance. Much appreciated. Cars Thomas is asking, did you see the Flash movie teaser trailer? I did. So today, yeah, today we'll play the Wonderverse missions. Unless, Mr. Ghost Rider, do you think we should be brave and try Throne of the Dead?
Two tanks. I usually do it only with two tanks. As long as we have two tanks and a healer, I've never had any problems. So
Oh, we don't have a healer.
yeah. So
So
I
let's
mean, I wouldn't do it then.
let's go for the Wonderverse missions. Next
Okay.
week or maybe the week after, we'll when I send my message to everyone, I'll ask if we can get at least two tanks and a healer for that mission.
Perfect.
So let's go to the latest episodes. We can't clear only for the raid. That's all. Well, there's eight of us. Let's see if it actually works. Obviously, the mission shouldn't we shouldn't be able to go into the solo or the alert. There's a full group, so let's see what happens. I have to admit, I barely do use the new on duty stuff, so let's see if it will work. Hello, Fred. Hello, Drill Freka. Yeah, the new time capsule. Uh, the only thing I really liked from that time capsule is the aura. Although I kind of like the scaled material, I guess, but I'm not sure what I would use it with. Oh, Cars Thomas says he's a healer. Maybe we'll be brave and try it after. We'll see. Hello, Atam.
Wait, have I done this
The
mission
God
before?
Sphere is worse than I thought.
You probably
Olympus,
played it
Apocalypse,
ages
Heaven, and
ago.
Hell all
It's
overlapping.
the
If
Wonderverse
we
raid,
don't repair the source wall, more realms will face a
Hmm.
similar
and
collapse.
it's the raid where I think we're going to lose our movement mode, so we're going to be stuck running. I think.
Well, it's working for me right now.
These rifts, spaces
Okay.
where different God spheres merge. Be wary. I do not know what we will encounter along our journey. I understand why the gods hoarded what power they could, just as I hope they will understand why we must trespass.
Honestly, I don't remember playing this.
Well, you didn't play Wonderverse raid the Wonderverse DLC, did you?
No, I didn't. I took a break around it.
So that's
So,
why you don't remember this.
hmm. Well, now I'm playing it. Kind of cool looking though, the environment.
Oh, it's a nice map. So did you get any good stuff from the new time capsule? Sure, I asked, but
Actually, I haven't opened them.
oh,
I'm gonna wait. Save them all up. I want to get the that scaled chroma pack. I want to get that for Ghost Rider and Flashpoint.
last I checked, it was about a bit more than 500 million on broker.
Yeah, I saw it was like 450 like not long ago.
So I'm not sure if the price will go up or down. I'm not sure how popular it is. Yesterday it was barely on the broker.
I'm gonna try to. I might have to get some cash later on.
Oh, Drill is saying Throne of the Dead
Friend.
was easy yesterday on Elite.
I might have
So
to get a friend to help buy it, and then I pay them off or something. I don't know.
what do you think of the new stuff in the capsule?
Flowers from New Genesis. Do not let the
I
people.
don't know. I mean,
New Genesis
I'm not a
will be
big fan of the
Three.
Wonder Woman stuff in general, but
Yeah.
I feel like they could have. I mean, yeah, I get it's Wonder Woman Day and everything, but I mean, I don't really. I mean, besides people that make Wonder Woman characters, the gear it's not really worth getting for any other styles.
Yeah.
That's the problem, you know. Whereas the Flashpoint or no, the Night of Vengeance capsule, yes, it's Flashpoint gear, but that gear can actually be used for other styles. Like the legs can be used for Deathstroke, can be used for Deadshot, can be used for literally everything, you know.
Sure.
That's what I liked about it.
How come we got so far ahead?
Whereas Wonder Woman can only be used for Wonder Woman, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, and on top of it, I don't really feel like making my character look like a female.
Well, the gear already dropped. The price of the gear dropped like a rocket yesterday. So after one day, the price took quite a hit. I suspect in a couple of days, if not a week, the gear will be very inexpensive. Which is one of the reasons sometimes not to wait for those time capsule. For all the people who often ask how can you make cash in this Universe Online? Yesterday was a good day to make some cash. Basically, you could sell the Wonder Woman gear, the Drowned Amazon gear for quite a few pennies. And at least early on in the day, later in the day, the price dropped like a rock. So the same gear that you could sell 40 million in the morning, you sold like 4 million by the end of the day. So
Oh, wow. I'm thinking I'm gonna wait. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to snag maybe 400 mil from someone and pay them off later on with by playing the broker, and then I might just wait for the prices to drop to at least 200 mil so I can buy it twice.
someone asked about the League of Assassin face style. I think it comes from the League of Assassin 4-player mission, but I could be misremembering. And Atam is asking, why did you choose quantum powers? One answer: the teleporting, the quantum tunneling that allows you to teleport. Somehow love this ability. And whenever I play with another character, it's the one thing that I'll try to do it with my character and then remember, oh yeah, I'm not quantum. So it's very convenient. It's good to not just teleport out of trouble, but you can even use it offensively, teleport into battle. So it's a shield, so it's useful on many levels.
I'm liking this raid. It's pretty fun actually.
It is a fun one.
How come I never get queued for this? What the hell?
There are probably not that many people playing it these days. It's a pretty long raid, so if you try to maximize your time and play something quick, this is not it.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
Yeah, that's why I thought, seeing how we have the double currency this week, I thought this was a good opportunity to play it again.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay, so we gotta play dogs.
we might try it again next week for Evo Friday. We'll see. Not sure. I don't know what the bonus week will be next week. But we could still, depending on the bonus, we could still maybe give it a try next week with the evil villains.
Finally get to try out my Terminator. I haven't tried him out in a raid yet, so.
Thomas Brooks is saying, I can't see you are the enemies. I'm not sure I get the message. Hello, Gloria Spencers. Sorry guys, I probably missed a few of the chat. I was a little focused on the raid and talking about the new time capsule.
Once Herb Stores uses crown, he'll be powerful enough to kill even a new god.
Your so-called greater plan is a murder? We will stop you.
You will fail. No more.
Tam is saying which episode you first play. I'm not sure I get the question. Which episode I played first, or when I started playing, the only episode we had really was the Fight for the Light DLC, other than the base game. So
Yeah, I started playing hardcore at Lightning Strikes.
Lightning Strikes is when I became a subscriber. At first, I bought the Fight for the Light DLC, and when the time came to buy the Lightning Strikes, that's when I decided that let's give it a try to being a subscriber, and been a subscriber ever since. Hello, Mr. Jeffrey Lane.
You've never taken a break in the game?
I took forced break. Like at some point, I had so much work that well, for a couple of months, playing wasn't really an option. I would come back from work and I didn't really want to play. Or sometimes life would say you're not going to play DCUO for a couple of months, so that happened too.
I find it funny how Grail has grown since the last encounter. It's funny.
Harley Quinn is asking about how much the drowned Amazon chest would sell for.
Probably in 100 mil right now, or less.
No. Right now it's like 10 million maybe.
Is it?
Yeah. At some point it went as low as 4 million last night. So early in the day you could sell it easily for 40 millions.
Okay.
But the price kept on going down, and at some point you could get it for 4 million.
I just thought maybe because it's new, you know, it would have been 100 mil or something like that.
I saw some people asking for like 300 million or something like that for some of the chest piece and I think the back or the head, I forget. But the price went down really quickly. Oh, Jeffrey's asking if we could show the armory in the stasis chamber. I'm not sure I have it. I'm gonna have to look it up, Jeffrey. Actually, Jeffrey, I'll try to make a video about that. I'm overdue to make a couple of lair videos, so maybe during the weekend I'll try to do something like that. Oh, thank you, Shadow Travis. Much appreciated. This is my main character, Lorna, so a hero.
Your bones.
Oh yeah, man, Jeffrey. When I saw the Wonder Woman chroma, I thought of you. I remember you were asking for a Superman chroma, Batman chroma, Wonder Woman chroma for all the mentors. So yeah, as soon as I saw the chroma, I thought, holy crap, they gave us what Jeffrey has been asking forever.
Yeah, I feel like they should do the same for every. Like, what they should do is they should make a chroma of all three of the main mentors on both factions.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Yeah, the Russell Ruler, I have to agree with you. it's weird. Like the free gifts are actually better than the time capsule that we have to pay for. So uh,
Yeah, they messed that up. Or maybe it was on purpose. Maybe it was on purpose. Who knows?
I well, I think they were really trying to push Wonder Woman, and I think they thought they were doing a good thing, but I think sometimes they overestimate how popular the character really is.
I, I suppose, yeah. I mean, she's popular with a certain crowd, but just not as popular as Superman and Batman and Flash. You know, she's popular, just not as popular as them. So,
Someone is asking for the best single target power. Not sure. What would you say, Mr. Ghost Rider?
the best what power?
A single target.
Single target. Ah, power.
Yeah, a power that can attack that can do the most damage to a single target as opposed to multiple targets.
Probably mental. To be honest, I'd say mental. But I don't like doing single target personally. I like to. I mean, I like to do area damage. You know, it's when you're playing things on your own and you're being overrun. It's very helpful to do area damage.
Oh yeah, Jeffrey, I agree with you. Like, it's true that the scale chroma kind of looks a bit more for something more suitable for someone like Aquaman. And yeah, I'm mind controlled. In the latest Aquaman trailer, we saw Aquaman, and I think they were trying to recreate his stealth suit he had in the comics for a while. And yes, this sort of black scaled version of his costume. So yeah, I have to agree with you, Jeffrey. It looks more like an Aquaman material than anything else.
It kind of looks like the same material though that Batman would use in from the if you remember Batman versus Superman, his suit there.
Sure.
It kind of looks like the same material as that too, to be honest. Like how it's all like beaded and everything. That's kind of what it looks like to me. But oh,
I made videos ages ago about premium players, but obviously that video is outdated at this point. I should make a new one soon. I just didn't. There's so much new stuff that came out lately. I couldn't get around to making a video. Basically, I should make a video comparing the perks from being free to play compared to legendary players compared to premium players. So I'll have to make a video about that. Although at this point, the only real perks is the daily rewards when you think of it.
so now that you've had a while with the daily rewards, do you like them? Do you like them or do you not like them?
I don't like them. It's a net loss for someone like me. It's a net loss. Just in terms of source marks, I was earning so many source marks with all my alternate characters, and the same for gear. It was very convenient. Basically, I would log in with a whole bunch of my characters every day, and I would accumulate some gear with my characters, and then at some point I would not consume, but I would get the gear out of the boxes for my characters, and then I could easily level up a character doing that. Like if I played the vault every day with a character, at the end of the month I had like 30 pieces of gear to give a CR boost to my character. So on that front, it's a net loss, and for the source marks, the source marks alone, that's also a net loss. And the Ant Medal, I could get Ant Medal with 30 characters, not so much with the daily rewards. And a lot of the stuff is shared amongst the characters. So yeah, it's nice that we do get some ally favor, but that's the ally favor for all your characters. And the same for the Ant Medal. That's the Ant Medal you get for all your characters. And now the Ant Medal is shared amongst your characters.
Wait, how? Oh, you can go through this? What? Okay, didn't even know that. Sound like a noob.
It's alright, you are. For this mission. From the point of view, of someone like me who has a lot of characters, for alternate characters, it is a net loss. It's not that funny. Come on, did you fall in this trap?
No.
Okay. And I guess I could have forgiven the new rewards. Like if we were getting a new style every month, yeah, that would make it a bit better. But seeing how we're getting some recycled styles, like this month we got the Huntress style, I'm almost scared to think what style we'll get next month.
Honestly, you know what I would like to see is because a lot of people have missed their opportunity to get things like the flash cowl and everything. Is I'd like to see what they call the flash cowl will be like the end style you can get at the end of the week.
Well, you'll get it again in January. So yeah, it's sad that some people missed out, but you'll get it again when the anniversary event comes back. So it's not like
I mean,
people missed
I
out
got it,
forever.
but I just mean for other people, you know, just things like that, some old style that people missed out. It'd be nice to have that as like the reward at the end of the week, or the weeks, say, a month. I think it'd be cool.
I saw someone on the forums made coming back to the scale material. There's someone who made a pretty cool Captain America using that material.
I am less familiar with this place.
I don't think I've seen it. I'll have to look at it later. Did they make the one there, what's his name there? The other guy that took after, Steve Rogers when he died. What's his name there?
Bucky?
No. There's another Captain America that came after Steve Rogers.
Walker?
Yeah, was it that style?
Not really.
No? Okay.
Thorpus Broski saying, have you ever noticed when you reach a CR 300, your level progression slows down? I'm not sure I would say that, but I guess it depends. Again, it depends on it depends on the gear you have, I guess, because when you go to a next DLC, if you have like the top gear, a lot of the trash gear is pretty much useless for your character. But if you go to the next DLC with some, let's say, low-level gear, then the trash gear will give you a boost, and the gear from the DLC will really give you a boost. So I guess it depends on what CR you are when the new DLC comes in. If you are like at the top CR, yeah, the progression, the next DLC will not make you progress very much. But if you are a lower CR, then that DLC will give quite a boost to your character. So it depends. Yeah, Russ the Ruler. I suspect that as time goes by, they will add more stuff to the Dr. Fate vendor. Although, also another thing that I was a bit disappointed is that I bought the Splendid Wings with my Multiverse character, and sadly we cannot use replay badges to unlock it on our other characters. So sadly, if you purchase some of the items that you can purchase from Dr. Fate, you're gonna have to purchase them for every single characters you want to use it with. So it'll cost, let's say, a few Fate tokens at the very least to do that. And sorry guys, I know I missed out a lot of the chat. I'll try to go back a bit later. Right now, it's not really an option. And what do you think about the new daily rewards, Mr. Ghost Rider, now that we've had 2 months and some change?
Well, I mean, I don't really care, to be honest. Nothing really suits my fancy with this update. So, the only thing I care about in this entire update, the only thing I care about is that new Chroma pack, the scaled. That's it. So, the other words, don't care. Absolutely don't care.
Well, I kind of liked the enhanced Fuji knot. It was a nice touch. Obviously, it's something they could have included in the game, but I have to wonder also, like, I suspect at some point they will probably add the Fuji Nut style to the Dr. Fate vendor. Otherwise, people who missed out, they'll never be able to get it. But if you have to
I think
purchase it, if you have to purchase it for every character, holy crap, it's gonna get expensive real quick.
you know what I was thinking about too. You know how they have these exclusive things like the Fate helmet and stuff, and they're gonna add it to the Fate vendor, whatever. I think that's how they're gonna introduce single style items. Is they're just gonna keep putting that in the Fate vendor.
Moro is asking where do you get the sight weapon? You mean the Necron weapon? It's a random drop from Necron in Blackest Night. I can't show it to you now, but basically there's a Blackest Night raid, and in the raid you do fight evil Necron. That is where you can get the staff from. But I would suggest, usually I would suggest just buy it from the broker. It's pretty much what I did.
Yeah, this place looks cool.
Kashi is asking, can you say okay, okay, okay? I don't get it, but okay.
I think you said okay accidentally another time. This place is so cool looking. I like it. Maybe just because it goes with the vibe of my character.
Maybe. You're welcome, Kashi. Jalen is saying, I hate that I can't get the enhanced Fuji Nut style on my alts using replay badges. Yeah, it's a bit sad. I hope at some point they will add that option, but yeah, right now it's not really an option.
I hate that I can't replay friggin' Night of Vengeance gear.
Maro is saying the thing he's talking about is called the Reaper. If that's the case, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Maro. I would have to look it up.
I'm kind of mad I missed this DLC now. I don't want to play this more often. Oh well.
Well, you should still be able to cure for it a little bit.
Yeah, it'll probably take forever to actually get someone to join though.
Although at the time the 4-player mission was glitched, it was broken for about a week or two. I think we did play the 4-player mission at some point, or I might be misremembering. Jeffrey, that's the mystery of life. Jeffrey is asking why the devs hold back on styles and hairstyles.
They need to get the okay from Warner Brothers a lot of times, and they can't. That's one of the reasons.
Finally, we find
I suspect there's quite a few reasons, but yeah, that's probably one of those.
Like for example, the Superman emblem. They can't, you know, they want to give it to us, but they just can't, you know, they don't want to spend the money to get the rights for it. So.
Kashi is asking the best power in PvP matches. I would be tempted to say Fire or Rage, maybe. Although I'm a bit biased, eons ago when I was playing PvP, the game kept on matching me against Rage players, Rage tanks, so... there's Ultraman who's trying to ask me a question in the chat, and I can't answer it.
I warned you.
I don't know how you're able to read the chat and play the game. I couldn't do that.
It's tough, but it can almost be done. But if all you care about is the chroma, then you should be able to get it fairly easily. The tough item to get is the new aura. That seems to be the item that people really want to have, and it seems to be a bit more rare, obviously.
Yeah, I don't want the chrome. I want the chroma pack. I want to get the
Yeah, the
twice.
chromo pack. Yeah, that's what I because you would have thought the chromo pack technically is the uber rare item, but it seems to be not that popular because it's not that expensive on the broker right now.
'Cause, I can use that for my Flashpoint Batman, and I can use that for my Ghost Rider styles.
Thomas Brooks is saying Throne of the Dead is a nightmare because of other players. Well, yeah, that's why it's usually that's the case. That's why missions are get to be a nightmare. You are with other players, and you do not control what other players do. So if one player decides to mess everything up, you're screwed.
You have doomed yourself for nothing.
Oh yeah, Lucifer. By the end of the stream, we could take a look at it, but we'll try to play a few missions before that.
This is so cool. I've never seen this.
It's a fairly cool mission.
Hera, Zeus is too dangerous like this. Zeus is king of all.
So there'll be a few steps here. We'll have a few ways of ads, and eventually we'll have to defeat the evil Zeus. I thought we would end up finding Darkseid, but apparently not.
Hera, you are a mother to us all. You cannot allow this.
Yeah, Jeffrey. Arkham seems to be able to do things that DCUO can't. My guess is that it's probably has to do with the license. It could be that Arkham Asylum purchased a full license, and it could be that DCUO purchased only a partial license. So that might be why they are limited in what they can actually use.
That could be, yeah. They probably also have a much bigger budget too, right? So.
It depends.
Like, think about it, okay? You have, what's this company, Daybreak? Daybreak, they don't have the most glamorous games out there compared to other companies.
Yeah, but
then you look,
but Rocksteady, before they made Batman Arkham, I don't think they had that big of a reputation. It's pretty much Batman Arkham that put them on the map, I think. No?
yes, it is. But
So by the time when they first made the first Arkham game, probably didn't have that big of a budget.
they did not. But because they made a second game, their budget went up.
I'm not sure about that. Sometimes it's the opposite. There's projects I worked on, the TV show I worked on, where the first season we had X amount of budget, and for the next season they would slash the budget in half, and they come up with a whole bunch of excuses to do that. But very often when you get another project, you actually get less than the what you got the previous one. Sometimes as much as half of it.
See, I think I still think their budget went up because of how successful it went. So they want to make the game even better, and then from there, obviously their budget will go down as the more games get progressed.
I know that seems logical, but again, often it's the opposite. Even if it's successful, you get less money. They find a whole bunch of reasons to lower the budget. Usually the most used excuse is that you already have a whole bunch of built-in assets, so you're gonna have to build less assets, so you should be able to do it with less. It's the you have to avoid the lightning thingy that I did not avoid. So usually they'll use a truckload of excuses, and their main excuse is that we already have a whole bunch of assets created, so we don't need to create as much. Part of the development is paid for, so again that should lower the cost, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. So I understand that in theory you would think that yeah, if the game is successful and made a ton of money, it should be able to invest that money back into the game. Not really what happens. I would say 99% of the time.
See, I feel like it would make sense for the second game, not the third and fourth game, you know, but just the second game, just to bring it, because you know, once they're steady, right? Once they know what to expect, then they can probably lower their budget down as every new game comes out. But
Nah.
but they got to figure out the what game, if their game is going to be successful or not at the start. You know?
I know it may seem logical the way you explain it, but it really doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Olympians, your king calls you to service.
Holy crap, we're getting creamed.
I'm alive.
I blame you for that.
You can't blame me.
You're supposed to be immortal.
Model? What model?
Immortal.
Oh, immortal? Oh, pretty darn close in this game. Unless there's a mechanic that will completely waste me, it's pretty hard to kill me.
Yeah, there's a few mechanics here, so we're gonna have to be a bit careful. Ah, come on.
I'd like to see, I mean, it's kind of biased of me to say this, but I kind of want to see a Ghost Rider game in the style of the Arkham games. I think it'd be pretty cool, because he doesn't have super crazy abilities like some of the other superheroes. They're kind of somewhat basic, but he's still super powerful, you know? Shoot.
Ah, come on. Let's see if we can. Nitty Perry. I have to admit, I don't remember where the Kabuki style comes from.
I think it's just a random drop from like under level 30 stuff.
Oh, you're the one who left, Cars? Sure. Sorry, Cars. I guess someone else got into the mission. I guess people did not say no when the game asked to reopen the instance. No, I guess someone else left. So let's vote no. What was your character's name again, Cars?
Oops. Oh, I'm the only one alive. Oh crap, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. Just wait a bit, guys. We'll try to invite Future Flash.
Enough playing! My source power will destroy you all!
I got overrun.
Run, mortals! My lightning will still get you!
Yeah, it would be nice to have a crossplay Goku. Not an option at this point. Oh, Double MX wants to go. Yeah, staying in the circle would be a good idea. So we have room for one more guy if someone wants to come in. Who is it that tried to get invited? Oh, you're welcome, Goku. Iron Man is a popular character, and ironically enough, we've been able to create a pretty good version of Iron Man for pretty much forever. Right now, Jeffrey, the style they're giving is the Lord of Chaos accessory. It's basically the Crime Bible, the Spear of Destiny, and I forget the third, and the Mark of Cain that pretty much turns around behind your character. Oh, two healers. That won't be a bad thing to have.
You ready?
Yeah, is everyone here?
Yep.
So round two.
This new crown makes me unstoppable.
The character you're seeing right now is pretty much a character I used for PvP.
Zeus is king of all gods.
I don't think I have an Instagram. If I do, I had one years and years and years ago, and I completely forgot about it.
My reign of destruction.
Hera, you are a mother to us all. You cannot allow it.
Zeus deserves his revenge.
None will be spared my wrath. No mortal, god or new god.
Hera, help us before he turns on you as well.
Goku is asking, how many characters do you have? I have roughly 50 characters. I have 32 on this account, and the rest on PC. And if you're wondering how I can get those characters to max level if I have so many of those characters, I don't. The point of having all those characters is not to have them all at max level. I even go out of my way sometimes to keep some of those characters low level. Although, basically I would keep some characters low level so that I could go back and enjoy some low level content at level. But now that we have the stat clamp, I don't do that as much anymore, so I'll have to give it some more thoughts. Oh, hello, Sinful.
My husband would never. You may be right. I grant you what power I have kept in reserve.
Hera, give me strength.
It matters not
So
how
let's try
many
again.
opponents
Ah, come on. I hate when you kind of target the
destroy you
target.
all.
You fight for Darkseid now. You will fight for Darkseid again in the future.
Your time will come yet, Darkseid.
Run, mortal. My lightning will still get you.
You'll need
They will fight.
I'm sure we could create a pretty good version of a samurai warrior in DCUO. I would have to look it up for sure. But I have a lot of videos that I should be making, and whenever there's new content, like
Power will destroy you all.
just Wonder Woman Day gave me a lot of content for new videos, so that alone used up a lot of the videos that I could make. That was nasty.
If you can.
My lightning will still get you.
Ah, come on. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to ignore the chat a bit. This is a bit of a challenge.
Enough, please. My source power will destroy you all. My lightning will still hit.
Oh no, you do not.
Pathetic mortal. You'll have to do better than that. For that, I shall pass you up. Enough playing! My source power will destroy you all! Olympians, your king calls you to service!
I'll reconsider that.
Run, mortal! My lightning will still catch you.
Oh, that was strange.
I warned you.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
My source power will destroy
Another
you
Night
all.
Chroma would be cool.
I almost got him down. Almost.
Run, mortal! My lightning will still catch you.
Mortal.
I hate those boxes.
For a mortal.
Pathetic mortal.
Back, mortal.
I will become the source. The power of the source can
That
cage
it?
even you, Darkseid.
No, I think there's another step.
Isn't enough. I will summon your council with what strength I have left. You are warned.
Run, mortal! My lightning will still catch you.
We must make him see this. Lasso's out.
Speed Force Chroma could be cool, depending on how they actually make it.
You'll regret that.
Wouldn't that just be sparking?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, we already have the sparking material, which sadly doesn't really work all that well for the Flash. It works a bit better for Reverse Flash somehow. And ironically enough, the negative Speed Force material actually works better for the Flash, so it's a bit of a strange thing. But yeah, ideally a Speed Force Chroma for the Flash or a Flash Chroma material should be red, gold, and
You cannot hurt me.
probably white, I guess.
Now, you'll pay.
Yeah, red, gold, white.
For that, I shall cast you out.
I don't need an attack rotation.
How dare you fight me?
Not your best play.
Ha! You'll have to do better than that.
Villains aren't going to survive us.
Almost there, guys. Stay on target.
Stop blocking me. I want to go in the middle.
You cannot hurt me.
Lex Luthor Chroma would have to be green, purple, and not sure what the third color would be.
Maybe white with the emblem.
Nah, Chess Rabbit, let's not go there, please. Oh, I got the Eros Blessing for the right hand.
Then I have no choice. I return the source power to the wall.
That was pretty cool.
A change of plans, then. I will destroy Zeus, demolish your council, and finally be done with you.
Okay, I have to go.
Your strength did this. I must make
Are you going to the Dev Invasion?
No.
Victory
I have to
at
go
last.
eat some food.
Not even the gods can prevent us
Ah, you
from
can eat
reclaiming
later,
the
come
source
on.
wall. And we owe everything to
But I might be on later
I
though.
saw something behind
Yeah.
the
So,
source wall.
I'll see you guys later.
A figure. I know not what or who, but powerful.
Your paranoia knows no bounds.
So let's go to the Wonderverse open world map and we'll play the bounties for a bit. So if you guys want to come and join us in the Wonderverse open world map, even if we are not in the same group, we can still play the bounties together. An armor called God Elite. There's the Godfall Elite. That's the only one I can think of that would be called something like that. You started 2 months ago, Chess Rabbit. Ah, I envy you. There's a lot of new stuff you're going to be able to discover. So we will try to play at least one round of the
Let no
bounties.
selfish god, new god, or bloodthirsty mortal see victory on this day.
Imperial Atlanteans clamor for Queen Diana's blood. Drive the murderous... Ares attempts to harry our weakest front with magical creatures.
And for those who may want to come and join us, we are in phase 5 right now. So come and join us in phase 5 and we'll play those bounties together.
The gods would prey on us to bolster themselves. Show them how this prey.
Oh, you're welcome, Goku.
This Hydra will test the mettle of every warrior.
Agents of Apocalypse must.
Sure,
pay
Jacob,
their
if you want to come by.
trespass.
Everyone wants to come. Basically, guys, even if we are not in the same group, we can still fight the bounties together. So even if you are an evil villain, there's no reason why you cannot come by. It's okay, Jacob. Come to the phase. Come to the Wonderverse open world map. Come to phase 5, and we should be able to do the bounties together. There's plenty of room left in the phase. The Emperor Chromo Pack is fine, but I wouldn't. It depends on the character you want to create. It's okay, Chess Rabbit, come by. Even if you're an evil villain, you have to be combat rating 299, obviously, to gain access to the map. Sorry, Thomas Brook, I kind of missed out your.
Atlantean scum! Hey, you...
Oh yeah, I should probably switch my augments. Still at this point we have so many augments. It's easy to lose track of what we have. You bought the pumpkin head, but the flaming. Well, you have to gather 10 or 12 collections for the flaming pumpkin accessory. Oh, let's give a thumbs up to Wonder Woman Rebirth. The chroma I'm wearing right now is the cosmic chroma material. And here we have a Nubia, I think. Oh,
Atlantean scum! They use devices to force the sea creatures into service. Destroy those devices.
I have a video about the pumpkin, the flaming pumpkin heads. If you search for my videos.
I didn't want to miss all the fun.
Stop the sword power.
Oh, if you play on Xbox, yeah, then we really can't play together. Maybe someday we'll have crossplay, who knows? But at this point, not something we have yet. No, the collections you have in the time capsule right now are collections for the Star Aura, the scale material, and for the hairstyle, the Wonder braided hairstyle or something like that. Yeah, crossplay would be cool, but it's not an option at this point. If you want, if you like Goku, sure, make that as a character. From what I understand, we pretty much have everything you need to be able to recreate Goku or a whole bunch of Dragon Ball characters. That's the magic of YouTube. You can keep on watching, even if you're at work. Yeah, the scale material is nice for an Aquaman type character. I'll have to experiment a bit with the scale material. Chest Rabbit, there should be a portal. If you're an evil villain, there should be a portal in the Hall of Doom that will bring you here. So go to pretty much the center of the Hall of Doom. There's a whole bunch of portal over there, and one of them will bring you here. Ah, you're so nice, Goku. Oh, let's take a look at our friend. Oh no, it's not Nubia. Probably the lighting that gave that effect. Oh yeah, I'll make an Aquaman video when I get the chance. There's all the videos I should be making. Poor Batmobile, I'm gonna have to kick him out of the group. His combat rating is way too low. An OG Aura for 1 billion? I don't think I have an OG Aura. Sure, Jacob. Come and join us. Oh, we have someone using the new Wonder Woman emblem. Not too crazy about that emblem, although I could understand that I basically have a couple of Wonder Woman emblem already. So I guess if I did not have those emblems, yeah, I might be tempted to use the new Wonder Woman emblem. Ah, nice Jigaric the Flash. Until we get an official Jigaric chest piece, this is pretty much as close to the Jigaric Flash as we can get, and our friend the Flash here did a good job. Jeffrey, don't stop yourself from making videos. There's plenty of rooms for plenty of people to make videos.
Will not conquer Amazonia
And at some point I saw, I seem to have seen a whole bunch of new players, or they did seem to be a whole bunch of new people, like last winter, last spring, who started making videos. So no, Jeffrey, don't stop yourself from making videos. If you think you can make videos, why not do it?
Our victory will be glorious. To battle, my savior.
If you're wondering why I did not block, I can't. Whenever there's that freaking transformation, sometimes you're 5-10 seconds where you're pretty much paralyzed and cannot do anything.
Are you having fun yet? I know.
Yeah, there's an emblem that in theory looks like something that could work for Venom, but it's a little too small, so I don't think it's going to work in the end. I'm gonna have to experiment a bit with it. Did they fix the W? Do you mean if we can now redeem it for every characters? Yeah, we should be able to redeem the Wonder Woman emblem. Most of the rewards now, we should be able to redeem them on every characters. The one exception to that is probably the chromo material. But from exchanges with Sharon on the forums, I think they will add the Wonder Woman chromo material to the marketplace at some point. So that will be the way to be able to get it. Yeah, Fontana, they did fix the W. Now you can unlock it for every characters.
Are you having fun yet? I know.
Wars are not won in
Are you having fun?
retreat for now.
So personally, I'm hoping that they will add the chroma to the marketplace, because yeah, we did get it for free, but I have other characters that I would like to use that chroma with. And right now, obviously, it's not really an option. Well, they made the emblems the same size they make all the other emblems. So if you wear the Stalwart Defender chest, the emblem is a little bit bigger, but it's not big enough to really recreate the effect needed for our friend Venom.
To close their link to our world.
Face accessories? Yeah, I guess that they could add this, something like that. Yes, Bar, the Mega Capsule are good for the Mega Capsule are good for 14 days, so 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they expire. So you have to open them before they expire. So roughly in about 2 weeks, there should be no more Resurgence Mega Capsule in the game. So if you have some in your inventory, you still have 2 weeks to open them.
We can use our magic their link to our world.
Oh, let me take a minute to answer a friend, Batmobile.
We can use our magic to close their link to our world.
No, I don't think I'm going to go see Dune. We still have a whole bunch of restrictions in my neck of the woods with theaters and the whole pandemic thing. And not really a Dune fan. I appreciated some of the aspect of the old Dune movie, but I'm not really a fan of Dune. So I don't think I will see it. I'll probably see it someday in Blu-ray or something like that, or on streaming. But I don't really have any plans to see Dune right now. And I can't say I'm a big fan of Denis Villeneuve, the director. Although I haven't seen that many of his movies, I just saw a couple of movies. Up here in Canada, we still have a whole bunch of restrictions. So I'm not too crazy about Dune. I'm not too crazy about the. They have a pretty big cast though, so that the one thing that would probably convince me to go see it is because it has Jason Momoa, it has Poe Dameron from Star Wars. The name escapes me right now. There's Rebecca Ferguson. There's there's a good pretty much an all-star cast, and what seems to be a pretty good cast. But I don't really want to go see it just yet. No, I'm in Canada. Last time I went to the United States was in 2007. I went down there to Heroes Con. So I'd been invited to go there, and that's pretty much the last time I went to the States. Probably should, well, I would have gone back, but with right now, not really an option.
Why would you sell out the Amazons, Hera?
I didn't want to miss all the fun.
Well struck. Now it's my turn.
Nah. Not a good idea to chat in battle. If I die, I die.
Are you having fun yet? I know I am.
I've watched anime way back when. I remember way back when we first saw Akira. Holy crap, did I enjoy it. But what I like is the classic stuff or some older stuff. Like we had a series called Goldorak over here. I think the name in the States is Grandizer or Grandizer Z.
Are you having fun yet? I know I am.
So I was a big fan of that show, Captain Harlock. I saw Ghost in the Shell. I liked the animation. I liked the visuals, but I thought the movie was pretty boring. I saw Ninja Scrolls. I saw so as you can tell from what I'm telling you guys, I saw some pretty old stuff, and I haven't watched really a lot of the more recent stuff. Like I know people keep telling me about Attack on Titans. I didn't get a chance to watch that just yet. I haven't seen the Dune sci-fi series. I saw the original movie. It was okay. I had the DVD at some point. When I was working in animation, it was a good source of inspiration for costumes, location designs, and a few things like that. Although the location design was pretty sparse, but it was it was a less is more situation, I guess. Heroes have always outnumbered villains. It's always been like that. I haven't seen the animated in Justice League just yet. I haven't seen the just Injustice League movie. I saw the preview. It seems they took a lot of liberties. Although they had to from what I understand, they had to condense everything within 70 minutes. So there's probably quite a few differences between the game and the animated series, or the animated movie, I should say. From what I understand, it has been released. It was released on streaming a few weeks ago, and just recently it was released on Blu-ray, I assume. Oh, Russ the Ruler saying you're not missing out anything with the Injustice movie. Yeah, I guess if you really like the game the way it is, if they made a whole bunch of changes, yeah, it's probably not a good movie for you. I assume it's probably a good movie if you haven't seen anything about Injustice before.
Step in. Come on. That source power is my birthright. Press forward.
Destroying Calabac is the stage. Your tactics are
Show the rating paladins.
Ultraman is asking when we will play as evil villains. That's going to be next week for Evil Friday.
These Amazons and their allies will betray us.
I'll finish you.
Aaron, no spamming, please. Apparently there's a dev event right now. If some of you guys want to go, that's fine. We're pretty much almost done here. We're going to fight the Hydra, and that will be it afterwards. Sorry, Aaron, if it's some sort of code, KW, 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 I have no idea what that means.
Temper your joy along with your steel. Fanatics will always return.
Yeah, we have a pretty good, a few really good options to create a pretty good version of Darkseid in this universe online. There's probably one style or two that I'm missing that might improve my Darkseid character. Thanks you, Joltik. So let's go fight the evil Hydra, and we'll be done afterwards. So if you guys have any questions, now would be the time. After the Hydra, it'll be probably the end of the stream. There's a lot of armors. There's a lot of styles we can use to try to recreate Iron Man, and we can recreate various versions of Iron Man. I think in one of my video I made like last summer, I made actually when we got the monitor style, like the shoulders for the monitor style, and maybe a few other pieces are pretty perfect for. Are pretty perfect to recreate the what was known as the Scarlet Centurion version of Iron Man. So yeah, we can create Iron Man, and we can create quite a few different versions of Iron Man in the game. Oh, Batmobile has a question, I guess. I don't quite understand the question. Upload the same content? Ah, you got a T3 mother box. Congrats, Major. So for those who do not know, sometimes Orion will drop the mother box, and if you're lucky, you'll get the tier 3 mother box. If you're not so lucky, you'll get a tier 1 mother box. And most of the time, sadly, you do not get the mother box. It's sad, but that's how it is. Yeah, and you got the dark side. Yeah, I'm not surprised that the fandom hate that movie. Again, if it is different from the actual video game, from the storyline in the video game, yeah. Oh, Atam, goodbye. Have a good weekend. Pamela Dotson, I hope you get the material if that is what Ocean is giving. Uh, I'll see you, Joltik. Have a good weekend. So our friend Batmobile is saying you upload DCO videos and no other topics. It's At some point I was planning to upload a whole bunch of different stuff, and then I came to realize that when people subscribe to the channel, let's say for DCO content or let's say DC content, if I post other content, the audience doesn't respond very well to those. So ideally, I would like to make other content, but if I make other content, I'll make that content on other channels. Basically, I made a channel for some Marvel content, but I pretty much stopped playing the Marvel video game, the Avengers video game some time ago, so I don't really make content about that anymore. I'll try to make some more again, but I'm not sure when. I've been meaning to make videos about the Spider-Man game, but I didn't get around to doing that just yet. Hello, Spidey. Thank you, Spidey. There's some other content I would like to cover. And there's also our older games. I've been meaning to make videos about. There's this game I love, Baldur's Gate. Often people will ask, what other games do you play? I've been tempted to make videos about those other games, but I would do that on other channels. So I have a channel that I could use to post games like Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter Nights or those kind of games, or Dragon Age. And lately I discovered a new game called Pathfinder, or we have also Diablo Resurrection that was released not too long ago. Hello, Rashad. So yeah, I'll try to make content about other games, but if I do that, it won't be on the Multiverse channel. It'll be on other channels, on channels more or less specifically made for those games. Right now I'm a hero. Next week, before we reach the end, next week it will be Evil Friday. Basically, the last Friday of the month, we play with evil villains, and that's what we'll do next week. Who's more darker, Batman or Black Suit Superman? I would say Batman. Well, almost there. We still have 2 minutes. So we should be able to take down the evil Hydra. So next week, guys, it will be Evil Friday, so we will play with
Tamed
Evil
the
Villain
beast,
players.
at least for the time being.
We don't know just yet what the bonus week will be next week. Yeah, I suppose. Well, it's a fair question. I've seen a lot of channels that do that, and sometimes it's pretty much what ends those channels. Uh, there's people who, when they try to diversify their channel, it pretty much ends up killing the channel. So, and I have to admit, for a while that that's what I was planning to do as well. I was planning to cover other content than this Universe Online, and I tried a few times, but sometimes there will be reasons, let's say, not to cover other contents. Like there's some content. At some point, I tried to make videos about a game called Dragon's Dogma, only to realize that Capcom by default copyright claim every videos. Any videos made about a Capcom game gets copyright claimed. So sadly, that wasn't really an option. I guess I still could have made those videos, but all of my videos would have been copyright claimed. I had the same issue also with Neverwinter. I started making videos about Neverwinter at some point, and then at some point I was copyright claimed for like a 10-second music in the video. There was a bit of a music that came from from actually the character creation screen. So the guy who made the music, not even the guy who made the music, the agency representing the guy who made the music claimed the video. So that pretty much put an end to that. Basically, when I tried to make content about other games, other stuff, it would get copyright claimed. So I at the time I didn't want to make videos about stuff that would be claimed. Let's give a little bow to everyone. Let's make a nice group shot with everyone who's here still. And let's say a little thank you to everyone in the group. I'm surprised the stars are not white on the pants. Well, let's give a little thumbs up to. Yeah, Chris, that's pretty much what happens. Usually, people when they subscribe to a channel, they subscribe to a channel for one reason. Let's say in this case, odds are people who subscribe to this channel subscribe to it because they like this universe online. So if I start posting videos about, let's say, Diablo 2 on this channel, right off the bat, a lot of people will not be very happy about that. Although I might, there's the Gotham Knight games that's coming up, so that is something that I might start to add to this channel. I'm still wondering about that. Oh, sorry, Carl Thomas, if you crashed. Thank you, Chris Barton. So yeah, so I at some point I decided to just focus on DCUO as opposed to trying to include a whole bunch of different games. Uh, I guess the smart thing would be to diversify a bit. So the if I put other games on this channel, it will be DC games, maybe the Arkham games. If I decide to make videos about the Arkham games, I might put those videos on this channel. If I decide to make videos also about the Gotham Knights, I might do that as well. And there's also a Suicide Squad versus Justice League. So these are the kind of games that I might add to this channel. Although or I might still create new channels for those games specifically. Again, I would have to give it some thoughts. But I made a Marvel channel so that if I decide to make content about Marvel games, I'll make that content over there. And again, I'm toying. I have a channel that I'm toying to use for games like Diablo, Baldur's Gate, and that kind of stuff. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, trial and error is pretty much the way it works. I made a lot of errors. I guess the main mistake I made early on when I started, my first character I used to play DCUO to make videos was the Wolverine. In my mind, it seemed like a good idea so that we could have the Wolverine team up with Batman finding the evil Joker or something like that. But sadly, it was a mistake. The DC fans were insulted to have a Marvel character in a DC game, and the Marvel fans were insulted that their Marvel character was in a DC game. So it was a lose-lose scenario. So that's pretty much the biggest mistake I made. So yeah, when you're talking about the trial and error, I did quite a lot of those. On upgrading tier 1 pets, there's no upgrade per se, Fontana. Let's show you that. Let's give a bow to everyone. And we're going to end with that. We are going to go see where you can go to upgrade your pets. You don't upgrade the pet per se. You have to get a new pet. It's sad, but that's how it works. So if we go see your friend, I took the long way around. My bad. Ah, you're all famous now. Oh, wrong side. Yeah, at some point I was posting on the DCO page. I would go and post there from time to time. Yeah, way back when I was doing a flashback.
Guaranteed friends for when you have none.
So if you want to have tier 3 pets, that's where you have to go. You cannot upgrade the pets per se. What you have to do is that you have to get the tier 3 version of the pet. And sadly, it costs us 700 source marks. And there is also some requirements. You have to obtain all normal and all elite mode headlines from Amazon Free Part 3 for the Phoenix pet. So each pet will have various requirements, and you have to meet the requirements to be able to purchase the tier 2 pets from our friend Chansu. Sadly, that is how it works. Yeah, Goku. That's the only way I could see that happen. Like if they were to make DC Universe Online 2, I don't want that. I don't want a DC Universe Online 2 because I've worked too hard and for too long to get all the stuff I have in DC Universe Online. They did that for Destiny. I remember when I played Destiny and then they released Destiny 2. I didn't like the fact that you had to start again from scratch. And if they did that for DCUO, I wouldn't like that either. If they were to make a DC Universe Online 2, and then you can import everything from DC Universe Online 1 into DC Universe Online 2, then yes, I would play that game. If they just release a DC Universe Online 2 and stop supporting DC Universe Online 1, that would probably be the end of it for me. Although who knows, maybe DC Universe Online 2 would be so awesome that I could not resist to playing it. I guess that would be possible, but it would be tough. So that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys. So thank you to everyone who came to watch it. Oh, actually, before that, so again, next week it will be Evil Friday. So prepare your evil villain characters if you have some. If you don't, you can still come and watch. Although we will try to go play some bounties. Normally, every week we try to play some bounties. Bounties normally can pretty much include everyone who wants to join. So next Friday we will probably play. Uh, if we're brave, we might try Throne of the Dead, but if not, we'll probably play maybe the Legion DLC. I haven't played that one in a while, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, guys, enough rambling for tonight. So, thank you to everyone who came to play with us. It's always appreciated. Let's give them everyone a little bow again. Thank you to everyone who watched the video. You guys are awesome. And thanks to everyone also who commented in the chat. Again, you guys are also awesome. I keep on hearing stories about the people who need to use a chat bots to monitor the chat and stuff like that. And luckily, I don't need to do that. You guys are awesome every week. Once in a while, I have to tell someone not to spam, and that's usually the extent of the issues with the chat. So, guys, you guys are awesome. Thank you for coming back every week to watch the channel. Thank you for coming back every week to comment in the chat. You guys are awesome. So, guys, have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys.